Hi, Fee Tui Win here, and welcome back to another segment of Tea with Fee. In this episode, we go deeper in answering Emma Laura's questions, which have been presented last week. So, if you have not watched last week's video, please go back and watch it as it lays the foundation for our conversation this week. And also, if you have not made yourself your favorite mug of tea, pause the video, go make your tea, come back, snuggle up, relax, and allow us 5 minutes to explore further the answers to Anna Laura's question. So, the first perspective that I offered is to know your habit energy. And with that, it requires self study and a willingness to be honest as to what our habit energies are. And one way to measure whether the inspiration is showing up as a result of what my habit is, or something new that helps me to grow and challenge me in some new way. So, for example, if my habit energy is to tend to say yes to people, to please people, to overcommit, and this at the expense of my health, my well-being, because I'm causing so much stress to myself, really looking at this idea and asking, is this idea going to keep me in that loop? Or is this idea helping propel me out of that loop and helping me grow deeper and stronger within myself? And doubt usually shows up when we're moving in a new direction, in a different direction, because it's scary. It's scary to do something different and new. The old, even though it may be uncomfortable, is at least familiar. And so a benchmark you can use for that is ask yourself, is this idea keeping me circling the base of the mountain, or is it helping me to head north, to ascend up towards the mountain? And there's discomfort in the climb, but it's moving me in the direction of growing into more and more of who I want to be. Second is to ask, well, what's my motivation? Is my motivation for this idea to get more acknowledgement from people, to get more likes, to get more approval? Am I looking for external rewards that is so tempting to the ego? Or is this act helping me to fulfill my heart? So is it ego-driven or heart-connecting, heart-fulfilling? So if no one knows that I'm doing this act, but I myself know, and it fills me up because I'm doing what resonates with me and is true to me, then you have another clue as to whether it's ego-driven or heart-fulfilling. Third is to consider, am I the right person? We have great ideas coming through all the time. That doesn't mean we do every single idea that pops into our head. With am I being the right person, we ask, do I have the skill sets to actually go forth and live this inspiration? And if not, I may need to get the skill sets in order to achieve that. And remember that the first step in the 4 steps of living an inspired life is to first receive the happiness, the joy, the juice of the idea. And that may be enough. The idea came up to give us a chance to connect with ourselves and to feel what moves us, what inspires us. And that may be the life of that idea, and that's enough. So we may not be the person to make that idea come forward because of skill sets, of what's going on in our lives right now, our responsibilities, etc. And fourth is to ask, is this the right time? In this day and age where everything is instantaneous, so often we think that if I have an idea, I should be able to realize it right away. And a lot of times we let good ideas and great ideas go because we're not willing to take the long journey towards realizing that inspiration, that living that inspired life. So the inspiration may be wonderful and huge and great, and I've determined that this is going to move me up towards heading north to the top of the mountain, that this is heart fulfilling, I am the right person, and that there may be many steps towards the realization of it. And am I willing to take those steps? What little inspiration